Namaskar. Welcome to Sky Academy. Today we are going to discuss about coming of socialism to Europe, which is the base to understand how did the idea of socialism come into existence in Europe for the first time. Who brought this idea? Let us quickly get into the detail. Coming of socialism to Europe is a chapter which is very important topic what we are going to discuss in Russian Revolution. In order to understand the Russian Revolution concept, we need to be very clear with each and every aspect, every concept which is coming before that. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult for us to understand the Russian Revolution. By the mid 19th century, in Europe, we have socialism as a well known body of ideas that spread or attracted a widespread attention. So, what is socialism? Socialism is a well known body of ideas that attracted the widespread attention of public. So, there are a bunch of ideas together, we are calling it as socialism. Let us see what are those. Socialists, those who believe in socialism, are called as socialists. They were against private property and saw it is the root cause for all social ills of the time. So the first idea what they believed as socialists is that private property or individual's own property is the first root cause for all the social evils or ills in the society at that time. That is the first idea which the socialists believe. Why? Why did they feel like this? What made them to feel like? The individuals owned the property which gave them employment, but the property were concerned only with personal gain and they did not bother about the employees who made this property product. So basically, if you own something and you give it for some employment opportunity and people working for you will get you more money, but at the same time you only pay salary to them. Means you are not worried or caring about the employees. Though the employees are playing a crucial role in making your wealth grow, still you don't pay attention to them. That is what the socialists felt. Let's see what all they had. How could a society operate without property? What would be the basis of the socialist society? Now, when you propose that there should not be any private property, how can the society be operating without properties? Then what should be the crisis or the criteria? What should be the base for socialist society? Let's see. Socialists wanted the change and campaign for it. They wanted everybody to give up the properties. Then, if society as a whole is run as a single individual controlled property rather than individual's property, we can have the entire society having control over the property. Then more attention will be paid to collective social interest rather than for individuals' interest. So socialists actually are promoting an idea where they have identified the root cause, that is the private property. They feel that the individuals, once they own the properties or wealth, they don't care about the people who are working for them. So now the question is, how can people be without private properties? Yes, what they are saying is Instead of having a private property, let us all have a community property, the community owned property, so that everybody will take part, everybody will work, and everybody will look into the collective social interest rather than individual personal gain interest. So socialists want us to give up the personal property concept, individual ownership, and let us move to community ownership. That is the basic ideology of socialism. Let us see how did it gain the ground in Europe. Coming session. Thank you.